All right, let's start in child's pose. Knees together or apart. Walk your hands forward, bring your forehead to the floor. And take some nice deep breaths into your abdomen. Settle onto your mat. And let's do a twist here, bringing the right arm under the left. And switch sides. And come back to child's pose. And then come onto all fours for some cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back. Move with your breath. And then after your next cat, let's come back to a neutral spine. And we'll do some barrel rolls. So start by dropping your belly and then bring the spine over to the left and around the back and over to the right. Making a big circle with your torso. Now we'll switch directions. And come back to neutral spine, and let's extend the left leg back and the right arm forward. And we'll reach back through the heel and forward through the fingertips. Pull your abdomen in for flat back. And then we're going to sweep out to the side and then back to the center and up and back to neutral, and then out to the side and back to center and up and back to neutral. Continue a couple more times with these motions. And then we'll meet in on all fours again. Extend your right leg back and your left arm forward. Reach back through your heel and forward through your fingers. Pull your abdomen in. And then we'll inhale out to the side and exhale back to center. And inhale to lift and exhale down. And let's do that 3 more times, moving with your breath. And we'll meet back in tabletop. Let's walk the hands forward. Melt your heart down to the floor. Stretch open the chest and shoulders. And then walk back to sit on your heels. And we'll just place hands on the floor and round the top of the head to the floor and lift the hips for a modified rabbit. Just coming into a gentle forward bend. And come back up. Let's bring the left fingertips to the floor and reach the right arm overhead, keeping that right hip glued to the right heel. Feel that stretch coming up the whole right side. And come back to center. Place your right hand on the floor, reach the left arm up and over. Keep your left hip glued to your left heel. And come back to center. We're going to step to the top of the mat into a squat. So feet about mat width. And hips come down, hands, palms together. Press your knees apart with your elbows and lengthen your spine. So reach through the back of the top of the head. And from here, we'll come into dangle. Feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. You can have a little bend in your knees if you'd like. Let your upper body hang and grab your elbows. Just slight engagement in the abdomen. And let's release the elbows and slowly round up, pressing into the soles of the feet. Come up one vertebra at a time. Let's bring the feet together, toes touching, a little gap in the heel between the heels. Let's do another side bend here. So you can bring the left hand down and the right arm up and over as you press your hips over to the right. Feel the weight evenly on both feet and reach through the fingertips. Keep your chest facing forward. And come back up. We'll do the other side. Reach the left arm up and over. Press down into the feet. Reach through the fingers. And come back up. We'll do a little back bend here. Place your hands on your hips. Lift your chest, hips forward, upper body back. Legs are engaged, glutes are engaged. And come back to center. And let's come into tree pose next. So shift your weight into your left foot. We'll start with this form of tree pose with the sole of your foot on the inside of the calf. Press your calf into your foot and your foot into your calf. Palms together. Press down into the sole of the foot and reach through the crown of your head. Release the right foot down. Let's do the other side. So again, pressing the foot against the calf and the calf into the foot. Feeling that activate your inner thighs. Press down into the standing foot and lengthen through the crown of your head. Pick one spot for your eyes to focus. And release the left foot down. Next, we'll do another form of tree. So shift the weight into the left foot, bring the right ankle all the way up, and fit the outside of the foot into your left hip crease, allowing your right knee to come down and back. You can hold the left foot in place with or the right foot in place with your left hand, and then bring your right hand to the center of your chest. So again, pressing down into the standing foot, reach your tailbone down, press that right knee back, and lengthen your spine. And now let the right foot come down. And we'll lift the left foot up, fitting the foot into the right hip crease. Hold onto the left foot with your right hand, and then bring your left hand to the center of your chest. Press into the right foot. Press the left knee back. Lengthen the spine. And breathe comfortably. And then release the left foot down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And let's step back into plank. Hold here for a couple breaths. Let's push back into downward dog. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Press the floor away. Let your chest come towards your thighs. And let's look forward and step forward back into our squat. And then we'll come into our dangle. And then press into the feet to round up. And then we will bring the feet together again and do our side stretch. So left arm down, right arm up. Lengthen through your body. Press into your feet. Push your hips off to the right. Reach through the fingertips. Feel that stretch up the right side. And switch sides. Keeping the legs engaged. Keeping the glutes engaged. And come back up, palms together at the center of your chest or supporting your back for our back bend. Legs strong, hips forward, upper body back. And come back to center for a tree pose. So starting with foot on the calf, palms together, and lift the right foot. Squeeze the legs together, press down into the floor and lengthen through your crown. Maybe add cactus arms or any other tree arms you would like. Palms together, right foot down, switch sides, and add the arms. Palms together, left foot down. Let's grab the right foot and bring it into the left hip crease. And again here, if you'd like to add any arm position that feels good, go right ahead. And release. Grab the left foot. And release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And step back to plank. Take some breaths here. Take a deep inhale and exhale into downward dog. So that nice stretch in the back of the legs. Lift your hips. Make space in your shoulders. And from here, let's bring the right knee down and turn to the left for supported side plank. Let's bring the left arm overhead, bicep by the ear, and stretch. Move the left foot back a little bit so you can start to open your chest towards the ceiling to move the stretch forward to the front of the body a little bit. And come back to center. And then see if you can press into that right hand and lift the right leg in front of you for split leg side plank. And then let's bring the hips down for a straddle stretch. So forward fold, legs wide. If you'd like, you can flex the toes to the ceiling and contract the quads a little bit for a more active stretch. Nice long deep breaths. And then come up, stack the spine. Plant the right hand where it was before. See if you can lift back up into your split-legged side plank, and then come back to downward dog. And then from here, we're going to bring the left knee down. I'm into our supported side plank on the right. Facing the right. Bring the right arm overhead, bicep by the ear. And feel this nice side stretch. And then slide the right foot back a little bit. Start to open your chest to the ceiling. And then coming back to the center, press into the left hand. See if you can lift that left leg forward. Split leg side plank. Keep your hips lifting. And then we're going to bring the hips down to the mat for our straddle stretch. Forward fold if you'd like, make the legs active. And come up. Place the left hand back on the mat. Lift your hips. And come back to downward dog. Let's bring the knees down. Keep the toes curled under and sit back on the heels. Pull the right arm across. And release, pull the left arm across. And release. Let's uncurl the toes. Lean back. Lift the knees if that's possible. It's all right if they stay on the floor if you have tight ankles, feet. Goal is just to feel a stretch on the tops of the feet and ankles. And knees down. Swing your legs around to the front. Forward fold. And if you'd like to make this more active, you can flex the feet towards the ceiling, contract the quads, and give your feet a little tug to lengthen your spine. And let's come up into reverse plank. Plant your hands. Take a breath, exhale, and lift your hips. Hips down, one more time, forward fold, making it active if you'd like. And come up one more time, reverse plank. Making sure you keep your glutes engaged, your abdomen engaged. Press the soles of your feet towards the floor. And release. And then bend your right knee on the floor in front of you and cross your left knee over the top, stacking your knees. And if this isn't possible for you today, you can always leave the bottom leg straight. Right, now taking the left arm under the right. Bring our arms into eagle. Let's lift the elbows. Option to leave it here or to fold forward. And release the arms. From here, let's just do a simple twist to the left, bringing that right arm to the left knee and the left fingertips behind you. Let's twist to the left. Untwist. Uncross your legs. And we'll bring the left leg bent on the floor in front of you and the right leg over top. And then bring the right arm under the left and twist and lift the elbows. You can stay here or forward fold. Untwist your arms, and we'll twist to the right this time. So left arm to the right knee, right fingertips behind you, look over your right shoulder. Untwist, uncross your legs. Let's keep the knees bent, arms forward, and roll down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. And let's bring the right leg up, point through both toes, hold behind the right knee and pull that right leg in. Take a breath, exhale, bring your forehead towards your knee. And breathe here. Release. Bring your left leg up, point through your toes, grab behind the left knee. Take a breath and roll up with your exhale. And slowly come back down. Let's hug the knees in. And then legs out long for Savasana. Arms by your sides, shoulder blades underneath you. Notice the rise and fall of your abdomen. And try to keep your mind focused there for the next minute. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then turn onto your side and push up from there or roll on your spine back to seated.